I watched every movie in the Conjuring universe this past week, including the brand new Last Rites, so let's rank them. In dead last place, The Curse of La Llorona. This is not even really a part of the franchise. It's very loosely connected through like one side character from Annabelle. And as the accomplished critics in my comment section like to say, it's buns. At number 9, The Nun 2. None of this was necessary, I agree. The devil made me finally watch this film just so I could be a completist. Y'all, the whole bottom of this ranking plus Last Rites, all those movies were directed by the same guy. James Wan really said, this is the guy for the job. This guy can do it. So whatever it is, you can do it. I promise. Love the Annabelle doll. I love her design. I think she is super creepy and a little bit cunty. However, not a big fan of this movie. It's very tropey, it's overly long, and I'm really not a fan of mother characters who have no other defining traits beyond just mother. And that's what we get with the protagonist in this film. At number 6, The Nun. The religious propaganda that's intrinsic to this whole franchise is turned up to 11 here. That said, the creepy remote convent in Romania, that setting is everything. This one's not terrible. It's kind of got those like silly, fun sleepover horror vibes, but it takes way too long to get going. And then the hauntings are very underwhelming. In 4th place, The Conjuring Last Rites. This is by no means a good movie, but I will say it did exceed my very low expectations. It's just a lot more competent than I was expecting. It's a very emotional send-off for the Warrens, which is kind of weird because when they're rendered in that very heartfelt way, it makes it harder to put from your mind just how controversial and grifty they were in real life. I don't know, just feels kind of weird. Now we're into the top 3. I think all 3 of these films are stellar, and I think Annabelle Creation in particular is very slept on. The scares in this movie are inspired. There's just enough lore filled in and expanded upon. That opening sequence with the wide shot of the car approaching, holy shit. That ending, the epilogue that has a really clever tie-in with its predecessor. I think this one is a really well-executed entry in the franchise. In 2nd place, The Conjuring 2. I love this one. I think it actually matches the cozy vibe of the first film. I think the scares are really well executed. I really love the scene with the painting of the nun. So good. I think James Wan was 2 for 2 with this one. And at number 1, The Conjuring. I think this is one of the best modern paranormal horror movies, period, and I don't think any of the other films in the franchise quite reached the bar that it set. Let me know your ranking and your thoughts on Last Rites in the comments.